Hey guys, Ryan here. Today I'm going to be bringing you a video, or two replays in this video, both basically seal clubbing. But tier 5 seal clubbing, so you know, tanks where you can still get marks of excellence. And I want to say that's usually where I kind of draw the limit. I don't play too many tier 5 tanks, but I will play some that I want the 3 mark. And then below tier 5 you can't actually get any 3 marks or anything, so I don't see the point. So I don't really play too many of them, but I will have a double replay up tomorrow of me in a tier 4 and a tier 3 tank. But anyway, with this game, we're a 3-man captured KV1 platoon. I went over my previous video on this tank, how disgustingly OP it is, and we're top tier. Looking at the enemy team, first thing you do is you look for who's going to be your main threat. They have a couple of KV1s themselves, they have a Wolverine, tank destroyer, and they have 2 artillery. And the thing is, the KV1's just like the best tier 5 tank in the game in my opinion. Or it's the easiest to play, because you get the armor and you can use the 57mm gun on the tech tree one. The T-34 Russian tier 5 medium is probably the best tank in the game, because you get the same 57mm gun with the insane DPM, but you've got camouflage, mobility, more view range, which I think are all things that a skilled player would be able to make more use of than the armor. The armor is good for players who aren't particularly skilled, who need the extra help to survive, basically. But anyway, I'm going to roll this position. There's not too many teammates coming over here at the moment, but I'm not really that worried, because again, I'm going to capture KV1. Felix and Spandex have gone the other side of the map, and we're basically just split up. We're going to win either side of the match. Tier 5 medium round there. This little tier 3, I don't know what he's doing. See, I had him turning for him. I see someone else on the mini-map, so I just ignore the tier 3 because you can't duo. And it's a Bogatir. So I load the premium round after the first shot, because for those of you who don't know, the Bogatir, if I remember correctly, is the painted KV-220. And that means it has the hull of a KV-3 tier 7 Russian heavy tank. So you don't want to mess with it, although its turret is relatively weak. If you do need to pen it, you can pen its hull. So I've buttered the Bogatir, I've taken no damage. Keep an eye on that tier 5 medium. There's a KV-1S round here, and the M4. So now I've seen an opportunity to get rid of another tier 5 tank. I quickly changed back to the standard rounds, because I don't need it. The artillery just missed me, and unfortunately I'm going to be greedy here to try and get rid of the KV-1. And the artillery's going to pen right on top of the engine deck over my tank. So I repair because I don't want to get hit by RT. I'm going to back up. So far, their Bogatir tier 5 top tier tank's been over here, the M4's over here, the KV-1S is over here, the medium Chinu Kai is just in front of me, and I believe the Wolverine's over here as well. In fact, I think all but one of the enemy tier 5 tanks is on this side of the map. Yeah, there he is. You see him, keep an eye on him, because he is something that can threaten my tank. Now you see, I want to go around and kill the KV-1, which I'm pretty confident I could do, even on this amount of hit points. However, I know the arty's aiming over here, so right now I'm kind of hoping that Spandex and Felix will win their side of the map, and by doing so, make the artillery turn towards them, or just altogether kill the artillery. And once they're gone, I'll feel comfortable going round. So KV-1, as I said, probably your most dangerous threat in a tier 5 game, so I've got premium loaded ready for him. I can't remember if he had the derp gun or not, so the KV-1S. But he's actually going to come around for me, and I find out he doesn't have the derp gun. I get the tracking shot, and now I've got him. 2-second reload, just under, he's never repairing in time. There he is, 4th kill, over 2,000 damage, 1,100 blocked. The only damage I have taken this entire game was artillery, and you can actually see the shot on the back of my engine there, so it's a great shot by him, to be fair. But you'll see this tank is used by so many seal clubbers that in a top tier game where you get less XP for shooting equal and lower tier tanks, that 4 kills and 2,100 damage in a tier 5 game is only a first class mastery in this. So, bit of a shame, but just a quite easy game that, though the artillery almost had something to say about it. You just see we shut their team down. Mainly because most of their tier 5s were on the side of the map against me. I think it was only the Panzer IV-H that was on the enemy side. So, nice easy game in that. Although actually this is actually my best crew trainer for the Germans at the moment. Well, I've got a lower tier one, a tier 3 and 4, but I hate playing that tier. So tier 5 is my best crew trainer for German tanks. Although saying that, going into a game on port here, and this time in my relatively new premium tank, the Panzer 5-4. Now, I'm playing with Darth Beeble here, but it was actually Felix who convinced me to buy this, because you've seen in my KV5 videos and my machine videos that I like to ram people a lot. So the argument was, if I like to ram people so much, how can I not have the Panzer 5-4, also known as the Ram Panzer? So we're top tier, again, artillery might be an issue. It is in counter mode, I'm not going to go to the flag. It's a very small map. If the enemy start trying to cap it, I'll be able to get to it quick enough before they can cap, so I can still go to my preferred location. And so I'm just racing to the location. This was actually my second ever game in this tank. The first one I played with Felix and Spandex, and we were in a tier 7 game, and I managed about 1800 damage, top of the team on XP. It was an alright game, but just quite boring, because it was on Pearl River, very large map, and I was playing quite carefully because of the tier 7s. So I'm just getting to position, and you'll see the position I'm going to go to here is using the mobility. I'm going to get behind these buildings over here, because I'm hoping they'll protect me from artillery. Now I kind of derp out here and hit these pipes. I didn't know you couldn't drive through those. I've not seen this map in forever. Although I don't think it's just low tier, I think you can actually get tier 7s on this map, I think, at max. Just coincidence, I haven't seen it in ages. Panzer 4Ds come up. Darth gets into cover there and then turns to help me deal with them, picking up the kill. I see this guy around here, and you're going to see I'm going to be quite hesitant. I'm debating right now whether do I want to side scrape or not, and by that I mean, can the artillery hit me and are they aiming over here? So see, I'm going to try it anyway. Going to side scrape out, get shots into lower plate. Again, a lot of tier 5, including another Bogatir, which is, again, as I said before, KV3 tier 7 heavy tank hull at tier 5. They pen me through the turret, which, for any of you if you're fighting against a Panzer 5-4, as the VK just damages my ammo right there, the turret is the weak point. So you can shoot straight through it with most equal tier guns and high pen guns at tier 4. So if you're struggling to pen one of these in the hull, aim for the turret. So the Bogatir's coming over. I've got the premium loaded for him. At the same time, I can hear and see the artillery firing, so I didn't want to go around the corner, but thankfully the Bogatir makes it easy for me and comes around to us, so I don't have to go around for him. I get the tracking shot, and then I already kills him. I love about the standard, and there's only one enemy around there now, so I'm thinking now's the time for me to push. Because I'm in a ram Panzer, and I haven't rammed anything yet. Now, this thing's traverse speed is horrible, by the way, so you've really got to try and pick your target and predict where they're going to go when you're closing in for the ram. So I'm racing to the base here. See, I'm going to open up the map real quick. I'm looking at where that gorilla is. And unfortunately, a poor little tier 3 gets spotted. Now, because of the traverse, I don't quite hit him, but I just about graze him and nearly kill him. So that was a decent ram, but it wasn't a ram kill. So now here's the second victim. Again though, track traverse can't quite get round there, so I only tap him, nearly kill him, but don't quite, so I have to finish him off. So that's 2 attempts at a ram kill, both have failed, because I didn't quite get the sweet contact on the collision. I see the T1 heavy, and then I think I'm going to leave the teammates to go get him, and I'm going to go ram this artillery. You're going to see I'm looking for him, I spot him, I'm just going to let him shoot me in the face, I'm not going to shoot, I'll just line it up perfectly. 240 damage to him, and I think I took 15. So, third time's the charm on me actually getting a ram kill in this thing. And actually quite a similar result to the Capture KV1 game in terms of damage and whatnot. 4 kills, just like the Capture KV1 games, 2100 damage, about 2150 actually, within about 6 points of what I did in the Capture KV1. Tiny bit of assistance. And also, just like the Capture KV1, because of how many people play this thing, only a first class because I was top tier. But nice brothers in arms, and just easy game. So, thank you guys for watching. I actually quite enjoy this tank. I'm not going to play it too much because it's disgusting when I do, but I do like ramming people, and this tank is a lot of fun when you do get that sweet connection on someone. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.